So NS&I are going to be increasing their premium bond price fund rate from 4% all the way up to 4.65% beginning in their September prize draw. This means that there is going to be another £66 million of extra prizes available up for grabs. This is one of the biggest increases in the prize fund rate we have seen for a while, and this marks the 8th increase we've seen in just over a year. This is also the biggest prize fund rate since March 1999, when most of you probably would not have even been born. So the odds of winning have increased again, and in September's prize draw, for each £1 bond you have, the odds of winning a prize are going to fall from 22,000 to 1 to 21,000 to 1. There will still only be 2 very lucky £1 million prize winners, but the estimated number of prizes in the other smaller categories are going to increase. NS&I say that approximately 270,000 new prizes are up for grabs, with the lower value prizes seeing the biggest stir up. The number of £50 and £100 prizes are estimated to rise above 465,000, while the number of £25 prizes are estimated to fall by over 670,000 units. The 4.65% premium bond price fund rate is still a ways behind some of the top easy access savings accounts that provide a savings rate of 5%, such as Tandem Bank. Most people with typical luck, however, will not be seeing the 4.65% return, even with the maximum £50,000 invested. This is because premium bonds rely on a complex formula of luck. If you want to see how much I've made with premium bonds so far, check out this video over here. Plus, the rate is quite a bit lower than the top short-term fixed rates. For example, the top 6-month fix at the moment is giving you 5.55%, and the top 1-year fix is giving you around 6.06%. Premium bonds are essentially a savings account where you can put your money into, but instead of being paid interest, tax-free prizes are awarded in a monthly prize draw. Prizes range from the smallest value of £25 up to a massive £1 million. The closest thing that premium bonds have to an interest rate is their annual prize fund rate. This is increasing from 4% back in August to 4.65% in September's prize draw. The prize fund rate is basically how much the bonds pay out as an annual equivalent rate. However, this isn't shared out equally to the bondholders, and as a result, some win a lot and many win little or nothing. What this rate really means that for every £100 invested in premium bonds, £4.65 is paid out every year in prizes. So let's go through a breakdown of how the number of prizes has changed from August's prize draw to September's prize draw. The number of £25 prizes is going to drop from about 1.7 million back in August to about 1 million in September's prize draw. With instant savings accounts paying 5% annual equivalent, you only need around £6,000 to start getting £25 guaranteed per month from these accounts. This makes the £25 prizes increasingly unattractive, and NS&I know this, and they are starting to reduce the amount of these £25 prizes. The number of £50 and £100 prizes are going to increase from around 1.8 million to 2.3 million in September's prize draw. If you're lucky enough to win one of the bigger cash prizes, the number of £1,000 prizes will increase from 16,182 to 18,832 in September's prize draw. £10,000 cash prizes will increase from 769 back in August to 902 in September. And for the extremely lucky £100,000 prizes will increase from 77 back in August to 90 in September's prize draw. Even with this new rate increase, however, premium bonds can be beaten if you try elsewhere. So for most savers with average luck, and for those who don't pay tax on their savings interest, normal savings are far more likely to beat out on holding premium bonds. This is because savings give you a guaranteed return in the form of interest. So if you go with the top easy access savings accounts, which currently pays 5%, you'd get back roughly £50 per year for every £1,000 saved. It is worth noting that interest rates do go up and down quite a lot. However, with savings accounts, you're always going to know exactly what you will be given at any particular time. So savings accounts provide a lot more certainty than going with just premium bonds alone. And if you were to invest £1,000 in premium bonds, your chances of actually winning something is little to nothing. Many people tend to think that they will get around the equivalent of the prize fund rate and that there's always a chance of winning $1 million, but this isn't exactly how things go. Most people will get nowhere near the prize fund rate, and the chances of winning $1 million are very, very close to 0. Also, if you think the chances of winning a prize increases with the amount of time you've held premium bonds, that also isn't how it works. Each prize draw is independent from the previous one, just like the lottery. By holding premium bonds for a longer time, that does not actually increase your chances of winning a prize. People do tend to think that their luck would eventually change, but again, this is not how these things work. Premium bonds, however, are tax-free, although if you want guaranteed returns, you might be better off with a cash ISA. With the increases of savings rates we've seen in the past year, you would need far less in your savings accounts to start having to pay tax on your interest. With top easy access accounts paying 5%, it only takes £20,000 for a basic rate taxpayer to start having to pay tax on the interest they earn from these savings. The fact that premium bonds are still tax-free are one of their best selling features. However, tax-free cash ISAs are paying around 4.4% guaranteed, so if you're worried about paying tax, this could be a potentially better option to put your money in rather than putting them into premium bonds. So like I said, with a cash ISA you are guaranteed these returns, and with premium bonds there is no certainty. If you are, however, willing to take greater risks with the potential of making a greater return, there is always the option for a stocks and shares ISA. However, if you need frequent withdrawals, there is nothing better than an instant access savings account, and you should only invest in stocks if you are willing to take the risk. There still remains one group where premium bonds make the most sense. If you have a large savings and you have maxed out your £20,000 per year ISA allowance, premium bonds could be a no-brainer way to store that cash, and if you're lucky enough, you'll get some extra tax-free pocket money. So make sure to check out some of my other videos, and I will see you in the next video.